What's up, everybody? We have a very tiny crowd right now. There we go. It does not appear like people got the the transition to YouTube. Lots of missing YouTubers for tonight. But that's their fault. What's going on, everybody? First live stream on the new channel. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I mean, I've talked about it in the past 4 videos, but, you know, you're probably right. Now, Twitch is going to switch to an Awesemo Twitch stream as well. I just ran out of time today to make that transition, so. We'll get everybody here eventually. Beta, what up? Oh. The Twitch stream is not set up on YouTube yet, or on is not set up yet. I'll probably get to that tomorrow. I just posted that. That is actually straight from Alex. Stacking Napier and Taylor. Yeah, I have a lot of Napier and Taylor. Ooh. Yes, he is. Yeah, man, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Happy to help. Nowhere near number 1, that's for sure. Aaron Gordon for me. By like a lot. Alrighty. Okay, top 20. And then we'll grab another 20. $41. Perfect. I did, man. That's awesome. That's so sweet. Congratulations, man. I love seeing people do well. No tips. Too much work so far for tips. Trying to get ready for baseball. No, the transition's easy. I'd much rather work my ass off doing this than barely work at the 9 to 5. Wife was a little nervous. She doesn't totally, like, she doesn't have really a grasp on the industry or anything like that. She has no idea what was really going on. So she had to have a little bit of faith, but she did. So it's great. We'll all learn baseball together. It's not that bad. look, ultimately the goal in both sports is the same. So. Alrighty. Time to take a peek here. I have way more LeBron than I wish that I had, but it's sort of just one of those things where I don't have a choice. 4th, 6th, 8th, 9th, 10th, or something like that. I had a bundle of them. Last night was gigantic. Last night went very, very well. No more Penny and MJ. I'm going to transition it to a better... I mean, we could go back to something like that, but needed to change the image for copyright purposes. Jizz Dragon, what up? What's going on? People slowly getting here. We'll get this transition at some point in time. I don't know why the chat's not showing up here. That's interesting. Or my live counts. I assume everything's going well for everybody else, so it doesn't appear that the counts are updating. Good to know. Yeah, Lillard was 14% owned. I think I had like 50% of him or something, so I'm really glad he kept his wife or girlfriend or whatever, kept that baby in there. Okay, no news right now. I've got lineups entered. Stream appears to be working. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I'm going to put a video up tomorrow, you know, just saying, hey, everybody, you probably don't want to be here for everything that's not here. I don't think I could make like specific links to send everybody here, but we'll get something done. Whoa. Good work, man. Wait. Good work. Yeah, Dame went ham late. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. Would I recommend fading McCollum in the GPP? No. I mean, it's all about the rest of the lineup. It's hard to say to answer those questions in like an individual aspect. I've got a ton of CJ tonight, but I'll also have more lineups without him than with him. I think Evan Turner can be trusted in cash. Alan Williams can't. At least not to me. Positive, Isaiah. The early days of DFS were good. It was a significantly softer game. But I also wasn't playing anywhere near any real volume back then either. I like Alan Williams. I mean, I have 3% of him. It's not somebody that I'm going wild for. Thanks, John. JaMychal Green or Rondé Hollis Jefferson for cash. I'd prefer Green, but I think my numbers are pretty low on Rondé Hollis Jefferson just in general. I am still big on Nurkic. I have 13% of him right now. Probably going to be a little bit higher. I might tweak that a little bit. But I still think he looks pretty good. No news. Let's keep it that way. No news at all. Nice, Chaz. Yeah, I had a lot at the top of that tournament last night. Let's take a look at it. since we're talking about it, how much Randall do I have? Too much, probably. 25%, so neutral. Yeah, top 4 was good. Or top 10 was good here for me. But, I mean, I was all over the top of it. Lineup on the right was the biggie, number 4. I had one sitting in 4th last night, and I just went to bed. I woke up and, well, it was a pretty nice refresh of the FanDuel app, that's for sure. It was almost every lineup, actually. First 12 pages cached. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 20, 23 didn't out of 150. Like I said, I had a big night. I'm going to do it again tonight, too. I'm a baller now. You guys know what's what. I try to just stick to FanDuel. I don't like bouncing between both sites. 1, I'm a simpleton. And 2, I just like FanDuel better for some reason. Uh-oh, shout out to the boss man. Sneaking up in the chat. Everybody say hi to our overlord. While I'm down there playing in the quarter tourney in the 222, I'll let you max enter some sort of $25 GPP and pay off my house tonight or something. No, I don't expect Alan Williams to be too popular. I mean, it depends what your definition of popular is. Beto, he gave out some plays. There's a Slam Dunks article at Osmo.com. You should check it out. Shameless plug. I feel like Mick Foley in here. Marquise Krislov. Yeah, I probably need to bump him up a little bit. I've got him right now relatively neutral. So, I mean, that might not be a big problem. I need to nerf John Collins a little bit here now that I see it. That's more John Collins than I want at that price point. Let's bump up 58. Let's bump that up a little bit. Yeah, he didn't need to get me whatsoever. He could have just kept on keeping on. But, trust me, I appreciate it. I don't have any Lonzo. I don't think. Yeah, it's a lot of Jeff Green. I'm taking a look at it. But we gotta tweak something. Like, it's not all. It all doesn't just spit out as magic, unfortunately. Although I wish it did. Yeah, Troy Daniels is worth a punt. Where can I bump someone up? Jarrell Martin or Jeff Green? I would have to say Jeff Green, or I would be lying to you. I have significantly more Jeff Green than I do Jarrell Martin. But that is actually going to change. Maybe. Hoi, let's run it again. Crowder revenge narrative. I don't think so. He's not that kind of player. Riley, hit me with it again. I can't scroll back up in the chat, so I missed it. Alright, Turner and Nance in cash. Or Green and Carroll. Which Green? I hope Chalk Taylor doesn't bust because I've got an ass load of him. Kemba Tobias for me. As per usual, I'm lower on Simmons. Jeff Green and Carroll or Evan Turner and I'd rather have Jeff Green and Carroll. For everybody asking, I have 0% Brandon Ingram. Taylor and Napier together for cash. Yeah, sure. I mean, it like as long as you can spend the money. I think you can get by not having one of the two so long as you're going to like Evan Turner at shooting guard or at small forward or something like that. But one of the two for sure has to be in a cash lineup. Well, not has to, you know what I mean. Taj Gibson or Collins in a GPP. Probably Collins for me. That jives with what I have right now, at least. Yeah, I still got a healthy amount of CJ. Collins over Marriott. Who? Chalmers? Who are my favorite Lakers? Magic, Worthy, Robert Ory for a stretch. I don't think that's how you're asking me, though. I'm paying up the most for LeBron, but that's sort of a function of necessity, not necessarily choice. That I can ride with. Cool, cool. All right, let's get my template updated, and then we can dig into some bigger questions. Is Gordon a safe cash play? Sure. What am I doing with Hazonia? Great question. I don't know. 1% right now. Do I even remember Magic and Worthy? Not really. Magic a little bit, but I mostly just know him for having AIDS. Oh, God. Okay, lots of questions here. That's too much info. I like Cantor. Well, he had the cure for AIDS, that's for sure. Julius Randle, Jeff Green, or Nance and Tobias Harris, FanDuel Cash. I would rather have Randle and Green. Torian Prince or Josh Jackson. I would rather have Josh Jackson. He doesn't have AIDS. There's like no trace of the HIV in him any longer. It's ridiculous. Dude had the cure like long before anyone else had the cure. Who the hell is the third Blazer you have? Nurkic, I guess? Yeah, I don't mind it. As long as it's Nurkic. Not to me, it's not. That's the same thing. I'm happy to be ignorant in this. Live streams where you get talks about HIV or AIDS. It's just funnier to say AIDS, which is really all it boils down to. Yeah, never saw Black Panther. Probably never will either. Yeah, I can't get away from Turner tonight, especially at small forward. I think I'm going extra heavy on him, but I don't know. It's been working. Right, exactly. You can't say full-blown HIV. It doesn't roll off the tongue the same as full-blown AIDS. That's really how it all boils down. These are the type of things you'll get for Awesemo.com live streams, guys. The distinctions between HIV and AIDS. Hazonia and Jackson. What Jackson are you talking about? What am I missing? Do you just mean Josh Jackson? Howard or Rand? Whoa. Howard or Randall? DK Cash. I don't have a clue what their prices are, but I've seen the question a couple times. Howard. Oh, God, they're right next to each other. Probably Howard. I mean, I still have a bundle of Jackson. I don't see it for Hazonia. There's probably a bunch of lineups that I have that, well, I don't know what today's like. Let's see. There's 900. Looks like 900 is the most I have tonight. I've seen like 1200. It doesn't really matter to me. Can I show LBJ history versus Charlotte? Man, anybody can go look at that. Just go to Basketball Reference. I can't imagine getting away from Turner in this scenario. He grades out so well. Isaiah Taylor, Napier, Evan Turner, LBJ, Embiid, Damian Lee. No, diarrhea, I think that's fine. I have really high ceilings at my house. I do have really high ceilings at my house. I feel like you mean that in a different way, but... Yeah, I agree he's Evan Turner. But, I don't know. I'll die on that hill. I'm cool with it. Cat, Tobias, Embiid, DeAndre, LeBron, D'Angelo, Russell, and DKGPP. I'd be lying if I said I had a good opinion on those three. I would probably lean the first group, but those three-person questions on DK are pretty hard for me to answer off the top of my head. I'd rather not steer you the wrong direction. Did I not finish that sentence? I kept reading chat. Sometimes it's not the best. Now, if people are asking who I've got a ton of, it's exactly what you would expect. Isaiah Taylor, Napier, CJ, Damian Lee, LeBron, Turner, Jeff Green, Randall, Gordon, Tobias, DeAndre, Towns. Any love for Joe Ingles on FanDuel? I'd guess I don't have any of him. Yeah, I have 0 Joe Ingles. Do I look at game rank when selecting where to play? I do. Tell you what, Matthew, one of us is going to look dumb. Look, it's been me a lot, so I'm willing to take that on the chin. One of us is going to be like, shit, I shouldn't have played that guy, or told you shouldn't have played that guy. No love for Rubio? Not really. I don't think anybody has any love for Rubio tonight. Is John Collins playing tonight? To my knowledge, he is. Probable. I mean, selfishly, I hope that it is you. But maybe we can both do well together. What kind of viewers do we got right now? 222. I feel like this chat is flying for 222. We'll start growing, though. It's coming. Yes, LeBron is better than MJ. Yeah, I don't think CJ is going to be 50% owned. But I also like CJ more than those guys. I don't expect any donations any longer. This is my job now. Before, when I was just grinding out extra shit every day, it's different. Now, keep your money, guys. I'm just happy you come to the stream. I'll tell you what, if anybody hits for 100,000, what you need to do is sign up for an awesemo.com subscription when they come out. That's what you need to do. Do I feel that from a game theory perspective, if I'm locking in the 3 chalk values like everyone else, then it's best to fade LBJ and pay up everywhere else? I don't know. It's just so hard to fit everywhere else. It could be. I'd have to think about that some more. That's a complex question. No subscriptions are up yet, but coming soon. Do I think when KD retires, he could be top 10 all time? Yeah, I do. Beto, I'm holding you to that. You're more than welcome. No, LeBron's not the only person that can drop 70 on this slate. Towns can do that. Embiid can do that. Dwight can do that. Guys that can stack up some blocks and shit can get there. Is Awesemo free? Right now, yes, Awesemo.com is free. There will be subscription model rolling out shortly. Yo, is John Collins playing? As far as I know. New ownership projections up at Awesemo.com if you need to see them, guys. Those aren't the ones I want. I don't know why I'm refreshing this like I don't already have it open. Vooch or Howard? I personally prefer Howard. What if LeBron only gets 29 FanDuel points again? Yeah, fantasy points again. Yeah, I fucking hope he doesn't. But, you know, if he does, he does. Shit happens. Any love for Noel? I haven't looked at specifically the late slate, so I don't really know what else is out there. I'd be lying to you if I answered any differently. Jeff Teague revenge game. I think Jeff Teague is getting plenty of revenge from being on Minnesota and not the hapless Hawks. His revenge is just not having to be in Atlanta right now. I had very little James and Beal last night, so I got lucky there. 6:38, 22 minutes, folks. I didn't see anything like that about Jeff Teague. Who said that? Nah, you haven't missed any news, Avinash. Yeah, I don't get the sense Teague's going to play too much less. I let it come through naturally in the optimizer. I don't seek anything out. No thanks on Alfred Payton. I don't know how anybody could trust him right now. Yeah, I've already bumped up Connaughton's and Wade Baldwin's minutes, so we should be good there. I tried to take into account that earlier today. No, that does not put Tyler Eulis over Taylor for me. I mean, I think Eulis is fine. Do I have him at all? I don't, but I probably should. Daniels, Clarkson, or Selden. Daniels is the only guy I would sort of trust in that group of three, and I use the word trust very loosely. Dwight, Towns, or DeAndre in a GPP? Probably Dwight. But again, it depends on the rest of what you're doing. No change to Collins in mine that I've seen. Yeah, I play 150 plus lines every day. Better game stack: Orlando, Brooklyn, or Phoenix Clippers? Probably Phoenix Clippers. I mean, Ingram's not going to affect the rotation so much. It's going to nerf all the dudes that have been playing 40 minutes a game. MLB content tomorrow. Yes, absolutely. We are going to have an ass load of MLB content. So be prepared for that. Thoughts on Larry Nance and Cash on DK? I'm not a huge fan of Nance tonight. Isaiah Taylor, Napier, Jackson, Braun, Nurkic, Eulis, Evan Turner, Cat. I don't have anything that I would complain about. I mean, it depends what your definition of harder is. There's obviously significantly more variance. To me, it's all the same game. Yeah, I have Randall tonight. FanDuel, GPP, Gordon and Harris, RHJ and Randall. Gordon and Harris. Napier or Taylor? For me, Napier. He's just a better basketball player. Yeah, I've got a lot of Damian Lee tonight. Yeah, I didn't catch that until I got into the stream, so I'll get all that updated for tomorrow. It's a lot of work. But thanks for pointing that out for me, man. Nah, I don't play Pick'em tonight. Or any night, I guess. I stick to the basics. It's really hard to do more than one thing and do this live stream at the same time, if I'm perfectly honest. 80% John Collins too much on DK. Yeah, probably. How much Ulyss do I have? None, unfortunately. I don't know. 1%. Very low on Ulyss. No, he doesn't talk like Cartman's character. So after tonight, we'll still have basketball content. I'm still going to do my morning basketball videos. But live streams are likely going to transition to baseball. Yeah, I probably need to knock that back a bit. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys. Baseball's more important moving forward. The NBA season is dying a slow death. Got to make the transition at some point. Still getting morning videos, still getting everything else. There was a time in my life where I had more baseball knowledge than I did basketball by a long shot. I would read that baseball prospectus and Baseball America prospect guide on my parents' crapper every single day. Whew. How you don't need to watch these sports to play fantasy sports. You just burn your money and play random stuff. I don't watch NASCAR, but I'll throw lineups in because I'm a degenerate. The best part, well, the best part of the NBA season is coming up if you mean the playoffs, but I'll be honest, I have no idea. Any Rodney Purvis? No, I don't think so. It should be pretty equal to those three guys, but I need to do one last crunch and then walk away from the table. "11 minutes. What am I doing with Chris?" I'm like relatively neutral on him for the night. Collins available. Good to know. Alrighty. Last crunch, I hope. Lou and Chris or Russell and Gibson? Lou and Chris for me. Alrighty, there we go. Copy. Paste. Then I have a relatively even amount of Randall and the other two guys that are Tobias Harris and whoever the other guy is that's close to that salary. Gordon, I guess, right? I don't see much to differentiate between those guys. I mean, if Fultz gets good, the Sixers are going to be the best team in the East real quick, barring health. I mean, those are a lot of big ifs. And they're still going to have more bullets in the chamber for draft picks and stuff. Shit, did I save that? I hate myself sometimes. I mean, eventually, sure. Raptors are going to get old quick. Kyle Lowry is going to age very fast, I would expect. Dude's no spring chicken. I'm anxious to see if they get Paul George in this offseason. That would be pretty wild. Alright, now I just need to assume that I did that. 652. Okay, good, I did. Raptors better not win it all. I remember Kyle Lowry with Villanova at that point too. Let's see, was I going out to Nova at that point? When was he there? 4, 5, and 5, 6. Yeah, I was spending a lot of time on the Villanova campus for his 2 years. I don't really remember most of it though. Super drunk all the time. Just a little bit of Allen Williams. I've got Brandon Ingram at like 25 minutes or something. Yeah, Beto, good luck with that one. Taylor, Napier, Mitchell, McCollum, James, Turner, Green, Collins, Town. I'm cool with that. Pick one. Gordon, Randall, Ball, or Lou Williams. Gordon. Oh, that might have been real shitty on the microphone. My bad. He's got to carry him out of the first round first. It was definitely the Curtis Sumter years. Started a show your boobs chant with that dude at a Villanova rugby game. It was straight fire. Where's that rapper at that was here that was telling us that he's better than Kendrick Lamar or whatever? He should take that beat. That's the rhythm I usually keep when I'm with Mimi. Did it work? Yes, it did work. That was one of the better days I've ever had. Am I higher on Howard or Dwight? I've probably answered a different question than that if you read that back to yourself. I could already assume that you're out sitting at the other end of that computer being like, fuck. King-size waterbed. Howard or DeAndre? I have way more DeAndre. Or at least I did. Yeah. Yeah, a lot more DeAndre for me. Yeah, you could fade CJ and Cash. There's enough good stuff at shooting guard tonight. Yeah, Dark Blue's off dogging Mimi out right now, I think. Randall, Gordon, Towns, faded LeBron. Oh, look, I can see it. It's just a tough spot for paying up. Quick DK crunch. I don't think I'll get it out in time, but fuck it. Why not? I'd rather have Josh Jackson over Wiggins. Mitchell or McCollum? McCollum. Harris, Randall, or Randall Gordon. Just ask me Harris or Gordon. You don't have to tell me Randall in both of them. So you can. It's like reducing fractions. I'd rather have Gordon, if that's the question. Thanks, Nick. That helps. No, Kuzma doesn't look better right now. That was not a good night. The night that I mass entered all of that DK shit and played scrap lineups was not fun. Thanks for that, Steven. Real helpful. That was not the best night, Beto. I have not discussed any strategy with the boss man so far. It's been nothing but work. Just working me like dogs, guys. 3 days in, I'm at my wit's end. Not actually true. Turns out it's awesome, and I spend my entire day thinking about it, much like I did before. Only now, I don't have to dress in business casual clothes or pretend like I'm actually doing a different job. It's dope. It's real dope. There's 50 lines. Have at it. See if you can get those in there in the next 5 seconds. I prefer probably Chris in that scenario, but is that the garage door? It is. Wifey's home. Steven, you better be fucking with me. Not fun. Oh, Beto, I'm going to. Once we get a little settled after baseball, I'm going to do a lot more streaming during the day. Not good, buddy. Not good. I'll say this. I would suggest paying attention to streams. You may see Alex on here from time to time. Alrighty, guys. That is it for me. Best of luck tonight. You will see me quite a bit in the morning. We've got basketball content. We've got baseball content. It's going to be a really big day. Check out awesemo.com if you're looking for stuff from me. And, yeah, subscribe to the new channel. That's where everything's going from now on. Love you guys. Good luck.